A very good morning to all of you. I am Anshul Sharma, your biology teacher, and in this video tutorial we are going to discuss a new concept of genetics, that is paleotropic gene or paleotropy. You know, the Gregor John Mendel was the father of genetics, and his work on the hybridization of pea plant is the foundation of the genetics. मेंडल का जितना भी काम हमने देखा है उस काम से क्लियर कट कंसेप्ट हमारे सामने निकल के आता है. फॉर एवरी फिनोटाइप देर इज़ अ सिंगल जीन. That means one gene will control the expression of one trait. This is a very simple concept that we get from the work done by the Mendel. But later on, when scientists investigate the inheritance on another organism also, they also finds there are some genetic scenario when one gene will code or control the phenotype of different traits. That means कई बार ऐसा भी देखने को मिलता है कि एक ही जीन एक से ज़्यादा कैरेक्टर्स को कंट्रोल कर रही है. And this phenomena, when one gene codes for more than one character, this phenomena is called paleotropy, and this gene that is coding for more than one character, this gene will be regarded as the paleotropic gene. Let's consider the example of paleotropic gene. In pea plant, there is a gene that determines the starch synthesis and as well as the seed shape. So this gene is coding for the two character. One is the starch synthesis and the second is the seed shape. This gene has two allele, capital B and small b. The capital B is responsible for the synthesis of large starch grain, and small b is responsible for the synthesis of a small starch grain, and capital B is also responsible for the round seed, and small b is responsible for the wrinkled seed. Now what kind of condition is there? You can see this gene is determining the two character. One is the amount of starch synthesis or the size of a starch grain, and the second is the seed shape. So this gene is definitely a paleotropic gene. If a pea plant is homozygous for capital B, in this condition, because only capital B is there, so large size स्टार्च ग्रेन विल बी प्रोड्यूस्ड. सीड्स के अंदर जो स्टार्च ग्रेन होंगे उनका साइज भी बड़ा बड़ा होगा, एंड ड्यू टू द लार्ज साइज ऑफ स्टार्च ग्रेन द सीड विल बी फिल्ड from inside, and that is why when this seed will become mature, it will acquire a round shape. If a pea plant is homozygous for small b, because both genes are small b, so in this condition the all starch grains that are produced, they are of a small size, and because the starch grain in this condition are of a small size comparatively to the previous one, when the seeds get matured they become wrinkled, because they are not filled from inside, so they become wrinkled. And if a pea plant is heterozygous for the gene capital B and small b is there, in this condition the intermediate size of starch grains are produced. That means इस केस में अगर इतने बड़े starch grain आते इसमें small आते तो इस केस में intermediate size of starch grains are producing, and due to this intermediate size of starch grain, on maturity the seed become round. So here you can see the gene is controlling the two phenotype, the starch synthesis, that means what size of starch grains are going to be synthesized and what will be the shape of seed. So if a plant is homozygous for the capital B, in this condition the all starch grains are large in size and the on maturity seed become round because it is filled from inside. If the plant is homozygous for a small b, the starch grain size will be small, and in this condition on maturity seed will become wrinkled. And if the plant is heterozygous for the capital B and small b, in that condition the intermediate size of starch grains are produced, and because the size of starch grain is larger than small and smaller than large, so in this condition the seed will on maturity become round. So here you can see this two allele capital B and small b. For seed shape, that is round or wrinkled, for seed shape they are capital B is dominant and small b is recessive. But if we consider the starch grain size character, अगर हम starch grain size को एक character की तरह मान लें तो इस केस में आप क्या देख रहे हो, capital B में capital B एक्सप्रेस हो रहा है, large आ रहा है, small b में small b एक्सप्रेस हो रहा है, starch grain का size छोटा है, but capital B and small b इस condition में intermediate size of seeds आ रहे हैं. That means both capital B is suppressing the small b, but still small b is expressing a third phenotype is appearing. That means these two alleles for seed shape character they are in dominance, but for seed starch grain size they are the example of incomplete dominance. So here is an example of a gene that is coding for the one character. इसका एक और सिंपल सा एग्जांपल आपको देख के समझाता हूँ. फॉर सपोज इन ह्यूमंस देयर इज अ जीन फॉर ग्रोथ हार्मोन. For growth hormone, when this gene express, proper amount of growth hormone is produced inside the body, and due to this growth hormone, height will increase, or you can say the growth in body in different part of the body will take place. Here you can see the single gene, the gene for growth hormone is synthesizing the growth hormone, and due to that growth hormone is different character of your body are controlled. So here you can see the gene for growth hormone is controlling different character of your body, so it is a pleiotropic gene. So these are the examples of pleiotropic gene, that means the genes that are coding for more than one character. Thank you very much.